thank you for coming to my video. If you're looking for a quick and easy dinner recipe or idea, then you have come to the right place. We are going to be making white chicken enchiladas. As you can see, I got some of my stuff back here. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that the recipe says to do, and don't worry, I'm gonna link it down in the description below, so no worries, it's gonna be down there. So here is my shredded chicken, as you can see. And I just got this from a rotisserie chicken. I just shredded it, but of course you don't have to. You can boil some chicken and shred it. You can bake it and shred it, however you want to do it. But I just decided to do rotisserie because it's faster. So it says to get a medium bowl and put in your chicken. And it says to put in half of your cheese. So this bag is 2 cups, so I'm just gonna use half of it, which is probably about a handful and a half. So, and then it says to put in your cream cheese. So I have that here, and it is softened. It probably could have been a little softer, but hey. Put that in there. Cream cheese, yum. Can never go wrong with cream cheese, ever, ever, ever. I love cream cheese. And then it says to put some garlic powder in. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not gonna measure, I'm just gonna put it in there, but the recipe calls for 2 teaspoons. So I think I probably have about a teaspoon in there, but let me put a little bit more. Okay, that's it. And it says just to mix it up. Use my beater to mix it up. So that's what I'm going to do, break it down. And just make sure your cream cheese is soft. It's getting there. Just gotta have to work it in. Okay, I abandoned this because it was not working very well. I just got a fork, much better. Okay, now I've got it all stirred up, and this is just the chicken, the cream cheese, the cheese, and the garlic powder, as you can see here. Smells good. Okay, now next step is to get you a baking dish, which I have here. And the recipe calls for 8 tortillas. This has 10, so let's take 8 out. Oops, I opened it up from the wrong end. Okay, so it says to take a tortilla and put some of your chicken mixture in each one and then put them into your dish. So I'm thinking, let's see, how many spoonfuls I'm gonna do of this, or how many forkfuls. So we've got 8 to go. I think that's good. About 2.5 forkfuls. I don't know what that measures out to, but it's about that much. I would say this is about 1/3 of a cup. And the recipe just says evenly put the mixture into the tortillas, so I guess that's about 1/3. And then it says to just roll them up, and I'm just gonna do mine like a burrito. I'm just gonna take the ends like this. As you can see, I'm just gonna take the ends like that, and then I'm just going to fold it over like that, like a little burrito. Ta-da! And put them in the pan. Okay, now I have got them all in the pan, and there's 8 of them in there, and that's how I've got them in there. I've got them folded up like little burritos, and then I just put 2 on the sides there, as you can see. But that was quick and easy. You literally just mix your chicken, your cream cheese, your cheese, mix it up, put it in here, bam, done. Now, next step is the sauce that's gonna go on top. So let's get that going. Okay, so I wanted to get you up a little closer for the sauce. So for the sauce that we have going on top, it says to melt 3 tablespoons of butter, and then we're going to put in 3 tablespoons of flour. So we're just making like a little roux here. Here is my 3 tablespoons of butter. Get that in and get it melting. Okay, now my butter is all melted, as you can see here. And now I'm going to add in 3 tablespoons of flour. So the ratio is the same. 3 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of flour. And this is just a roux here. So you want to cook that because you don't want it tasting like flour. So get that all mixed up, stir it up. Let me turn it down a little because you don't want this to boil. Okay, and now it says to add in 1 tablespoon of some taco seasoning. Sprinkle that in and get that stirred up. Smells good already. And I have never done this recipe before. So anytime I'm doing a recipe for the first time, I always kind of do it like it says to. And then of course, once you do it again, you can always do it, you know, add things or not add certain stuff. I think next time I do it, when I put in the chicken and the cream cheese and the cheese, I'm gonna add in some black olives. That sounds good to me. But anyway, let me turn that down a little bit more. Okay, so it's all stirred up, and now it says to add in 2 cups of chicken broth, and you can use whatever kind you want. I already had this open. I had used it the other day. So let's add in our chicken broth. You're gonna wanna whisk that in slowly. There we go. And don't worry, it'll come together. It might not look like it, but it will. And then 1 more cup. Okay, 2nd cup. Get it all mixed in. I hope this pan is big enough. Let me think about that. Let me turn it. There we go. Now you want it to come just to a simmer, not to boil, and it's going to thicken up as it boils. Okay, so after you get that done, it says to let it heat thoroughly, and then you are going to add in the rest of your cheese. Ooh, look at that. This is looking good already. Okay, now we want the cheese to melt. Oopsie. Okay, look at that. Look at the cheese melting. This is gonna be some yummy goodness going over those enchiladas. Okay, yeah, I think I needed a bigger pan. That's okay. Next time, now I know. Let's get the cheese all yummy and melted. Yum, 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 yum. And my oven is preheated to 350 degrees. That's what it says to do, 350. Okay, now we've got all that mixed. Our cheese is melted. Next step is to add in 3/4 of a cup of sour cream. This is a cup, so I'm just gonna do almost a cup, about 3/4. And last thing to add into this yummy goodness is some green chilies. Alrighty, let's get those in. Yummy, yum. See how it's, I don't know if you can see the bubbles, but it's simmering. That's what you want. Oh my. Woo, once that sour cream hit, oh wow. And the chilies, smells amazing. Oh, how can you go wrong? How can you go wrong? Okay, let's get it all stirred up. Okay, now this is all done. Oh, if you could smell this, but look at this. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, now, next step, last step before we pop it in the oven is to get our little enchiladas and take this beautiful sauce. Oh my goodness. If you could only smell this. Pour it over the top. Ooh. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yum, 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 yum. Time to get these bad boys in the oven. And it says to cook them for 22 to 25 minutes. So that is what I'm going to do. Bye-bye, my little pretties. Now we wait. Okay, now these are done. They have been in here for 25 minutes. And you can see it and hear it bubbling away. Looky there. Smells amazing. Okay, let's get these out. And then when they are cool enough, we'll do a taste test. Yum. Okay, and here we go. Look at this. Let me get it up close so you can see. Ooh, yummy. Ooh, look at that. Don't mind the mess back there. There was some cooking going on in here. Ooh, the steam is coming out. Oh, if you could smell this. Let me put it down while I cut it so I don't drop it. Okay. Ooh. That is delicious. So good. Simple, easy, done in no time at all. Yum. I'm definitely going to be making this again next time. I'm gonna put some black olives in there. But let me show you what you can serve with this. Serve anything you want, but here I just have some yellow rice. I don't know if you can see that. It's Mahatma. I've never had it before, but you can, I've got rice with it. You can put whatever you want. I'm gonna get some avocado and chop some avocado up in a minute and put on top. Maybe a little dollop of sour cream. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it makes you want to go cook. And the recipe is linked down below. And I will see you on my next video. Bye.